friends, today I wanted to talk to you about how to choose a planner that is going to work best for you. This is a bit of a collaboration that I am doing with Dana Ryan and a bunch of the other YouTube moms from YouTube Mommy Meetup. And we're all talking about planners and how we use them and different planner tips and tricks. The playlist will be linked down below, so make sure you check out these other gals if you are interested in finding out more about the planning community. So today I wanted to just chat with you about how to pick the right planner for you. Recently, I've had a lot of questions from friends in my life about just how to pick the planner. There's so many different planners out on the market, and it can be a bit of a tricky road to navigate if you don't know what you're really looking for. So I'm going to share with you a few questions to ask yourself that hopefully will help narrow down the planner that is going to work best for you. Because in the end, if your planner isn't serving you, what good is it? So the first thing you want to do is know yourself. Some questions to ask might be, do you want to write a lot in your planner? I know for me personally, I love to write. I like to write all of the details of things that I'm going to be doing or upcoming appointments in my planner, so I know I need a lot of space to write. Is your handwriting big or is it small? If you have very small handwriting, you would probably be able to use a smaller size planner. If you have large handwriting like I do, you want something that is going to allow you to write. One of my biggest irritations is as I'm writing and I run out of line space. It just irritates me. So I know that I need a planner that's going to accommodate my large handwriting. You also want to think about the style of planner that will work best for you. There are so many different planners on the market and their insides are all different, but there are a few different styles that are pretty universal across the board. You have a horizontal layout, a vertical layout, and an hourly layout. So a horizontal layout is the one that works best for me. It gives me the most room to write, and typically you will have big lines of space to write your to-dos and things that you are going to do. So typically with a vertical layout, you have a space for your morning activities, your afternoon activities, and your evening activities, and it's all laid out in column format. And then you have your hourly layout. And an hourly layout breaks out the day just like it sounds by hour. And some of them even go down so far as at the half hour. And this allows you to structure out your day according to the different hours of the day so that you are always on task. If you've never used one of these styles of planners, just give yourself an idea and think, is this something that would work out for me? And also ask yourself, do you want to see just one day on a page, or do you want to be able to see multiple days on a page, sort of like a week at a glance all at one shot, or do you just want to be able to view one day at a time and only look at that day's tasks, and then be able to flip the page and see the next day's tasks? So that would be your weekly layout, or it would be a daily layout. Next, you'll want to ask yourself, how will you be using your planner? Will your planner be a catch-all or a brain dump? Will it be a place where you just write down everything that's going on in your mind? Or are you more simply focused on writing down appointments and highlights of things that you need to get done? Will your planner be a task manager where you will write down all of the things that you need to get done in the day? Do you need your planner to be customizable? Lots of different planner companies offer different options of things that you can add into your planner to make it work more for you. Do you want your planner to function more as a home management type planner? That's what I did last year and I loved it. It worked really great for my family. I was able to stick everything that we needed in our planner. Some companies offer different sections for meal planning and budgeting and bill tracking and different things that you can add on. One of the companies that comes to mind is Plum Paper Planner. They have lots of different options that you can add onto your planner to make it specifically customizable and work right for you. But then again, other planners have spaces on their daily layout where you can write in the meals that you're going to be preparing that day or other important information that you need to highlight. Do you want your planner to simply be work-related? Maybe you're a career woman and you just want your planner simply for work-related tasks. So think about a type of planner that might work best for that sort of situation. Do you need a space for notes? Is the design of the planner itself important to you? I know at the beginning of this year, I really struggled with what planner I was going to go with. And I finally decided on a planner that I loved. I loved the cover, I loved the layout, and it was so perfect. And then they went out of business. And I wasn't able to order a planner. So I spent days and days and weeks trying to find what was going to work best for me. And I ultimately ended up making my own inserts for a Filofax type system, a ring bound system. But my heart just went right back to Erin Condren Life Planner, and so I finally purchased my third life planner, and it is everything I wanted it to be and more. I will be using my inserts coil clipped into the actual planner itself so that I can use those with my layouts and finally have something that works so great for me. Do you need your planner to be portable? There are lots of different sizes of planners, and if you're using a large size like an 8.5 by 11, that might not be as portable as maybe you need it to be. So there are smaller sizes that may work better for you. I'm not someone who takes my planner out of the house very often, so I don't need a lot of portability when it comes to my planner. But if you do, you want to think about the cover of your planner too. Some of the covers are thinner than others and more flimsy. And then also you want to be able to make sure that it kind of wipes off easily, so that if you are taking it out and about and it's getting shuffled around in your bag, do you want something to carry it in? There are lots of different carriers that you can get to house your planner as well. And lastly, you'll want to think about your budget for a planner. Many planners these days have a hefty price tag that comes along with them. But many people in the planner community use planning as a hobby. Where some people might be pouring their money into a different hobby, for planners, sometimes that is their hobby, and they make great relationships and lots of awesome friends through the planning community. And so to get new stickers and embellishments and things like that, that is just part of the... If you found a planner that you really want and it's out of your budget, here are a few things that you can do to make that planner more affordable. First of all, do they have a referral program? Check with that particular company. They may offer coupons for referrals. For instance, one of those companies is Erin Condren, and every new customer can use a referral code and get $10 off of their first planner. I have my referral code down below. You will get $10 off your first order, and I'll get $10 off my next order as well. Also sign up for email updates from your favorite planner companies. They will send you information about sales and upcoming promotions that they have. Also make sure to follow your favorite planner companies on their social media accounts like Instagram, some have Periscope accounts, and of course Facebook. Another inexpensive option is to look for printables available on Etsy. If you go to Etsy, you will find a plethora of different inserts that you can either print on your own or have the company print for you and just ship them right to your house. There are so many great designs and so many things to customize and create a planner that will work the best for you. Those inserts are typically used for a ring-bound system like a Filofax, a KikiK, or some other ring-bound system like that. If you're really crafty and creative, you can make your own inserts as well. I created mine on Microsoft Publisher. Some planner companies will also give you coupons if you have so many orders. For instance, Erin Condren gives out a $25 gift card for 5 purchases, which I just got my 5th purchase, so that was a pretty exciting $25 to get. So when I decided that I wanted my Erin Condren Life Planner, it was out of my budget. Wasn't something that I could swing on my own. So what I did is I actually sold some excess stuff that I have, and all of that money I used to put towards my planner. I waited for a sale where it was 20% off, and then I purchased. It made me happy to know that I actually got rid of some things in my house, cleared up some space, and I put that money to good use for a product that I will use for the rest of the year. One thing that I've seen a lot of in different planner groups that I'm on Facebook is that people will purchase a planner and they're not happy with it. And I think that they're expecting some sort of magical experience for buying that particular planner and all of a sudden falling in love with it. But if the planner isn't serving your needs as an individual, then of course you're not going to be happy with it. One of the big planner mistakes that I made was not taking into account how I structured my days. I was a stay-at-home mom with a side business, and my days were very unstructured, but for some reason I purchased the Emily Lay Life Planner, and at the time she only had an hourly layout, and I wasted a lot of money on that planner. It was absolutely beautiful, it was wonderful, and I'd love to buy another one, but at the time I just didn't structure my days out hourly, so it went wasted. And I hate to say that, but in not knowing how I want to plan and how I really think and structure out my days, I went with a wrong planner choice and I wasted a lot of money in that regard. So hopefully you don't make that mistake. So those are some of the questions that you need to ask yourself and really get honest with yourself about what is going to work for you. There are so many resources on YouTube, Pinterest, and Instagram for photos and articles of ways that you can use your planner. And as you see how other people use them, you'll get to a sense of whether that particular style is going to work for you. If you fall in love with a particular planner company or a particular planner style, make sure that you look for those groups on Facebook too if you're into that social connection. You'll get to meet some other planner fanatics if that's the sort of thing that you're looking for. Some people just want a planner that will work for their needs in a no fuss, no frill kind of way. They just want to be able to write down their tasks and boom, be done with it. But others love the idea of switching out their covers and adding embellishments, stickers, and making something that's unique to them. Hopefully some of these questions will help you figure out this type of planner that will work best for you. I have different planners for different parts of my life. I have one for my business that's completely different for my personal and home life. And truth be told, if I could use a planner for every area of my life, I probably would. So thanks guys so much for watching. I hope you check out the other ladies in this collaboration, and I hope you have a really great day. If you have any questions about planners, be sure to leave them down below. I've been planning since I don't know, it was like in junior high. I have years and years and years of planning under my belt before it kind of even became this big fun thing that it is. So I would love to chat with you more about planning. And I do have a Facebook group for planning if you're interested at all. It's a really small group and it's just kind of us connecting over things that we've bought, different layouts, and things that work best for us. But you're more than welcome to join. The link will be down below. Thanks so much guys. Hope you have a really great day. Talk to you later. Bye.